Hello everyone and welcome to the stream here. We are back and we are playing some Madden today. We're streaming a little earlier today because of wrestling tonight. I was going to stream 2K19 tonight, but they disabled the online, so yeah, there's no point in playing that. So we'll be starting here in just a moment, and I just realized something, so fix this. 1 second here. There we go. Tribal Chief in the house. How's it going, Tribal Chief? Sorry about not being able to play WWE today, Tribal Chief. All right, here we go. Let's do this. You know what? I'll just set it right there. Still on for wrestling tonight, Tribal Chief.
Today, from Orchard Park, New York. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's Walker to throw from his end zone. Here's the tight end. This is Landry. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out. The next man steps up and plays well.
I don't know. Women,
itself,
I think Ronda Rousey or Lita's
no
going to win.
excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who
Men,
can step up and play when they need them.
know. Everybody keeps saying Roman Reigns is going to
This team knows how to work through things.
If Roman loses the belt.
Throw for Walker. He's got Herndon, his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
I do not.
20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
I do not think
and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I personally would love to see the Fiend come back and win.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And I have seen people saying the Fiend's coming back.
Now, this is turning into something of
I
a
would love
comeback
that,
season for Carter Landry, Charles. He's been, I think, a much bigger part of this offense than a lot of people expected.
He has said that being around this club has re-energized him, and he's really accepted his role as being the elder statesman of the team, the mentor to some
By the
of
way,
these
last
guys.
night, Travel Chief, you missed it. Cry
and
After
it's a term
Dark
of
was out and
affection
about
when they say it to
yesterday.
him.
On second and very short, Walker. That goes out wide to Murray. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Cry had a hype train.
They use him a lot out of the backfield. He had
Yep,
5
Cry
catches
went
a week
crazy.
ago.
She got
He
a
makes
hype
another
train
catch
last
here
night.
for good yardage.
Play action now, Walker. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Ah,
Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
I did not know
Able to
you
have
were
some
there.
Confidence, stepping back into the pocket.
You were quiet.
move
You were
around a little bit,
lurking.
Find open receivers and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Pirine. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup, right?
Touchdown, Jets. It's complete. Carter Landry hitting double digits with his 10th. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. First down, Walker. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Walker now to throw on 1st down.
Oh.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
Not good.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they have the football and will set up shop. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Another run for Murray on 2nd.
I kind of got cocky there. I thought I could fit it in the tight little hole.
He's able to get this out past the 40.
Apparently I
For a
couldn't.
lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Walker's throw going to be caught by Davis. How did he stay on his feet? He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a big play that time by the Jets. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game.
Yeah, I think we're going to get one forbidden door.
Isolated,
I think Moose is going to be in the rumble.
And off you go.
From impact.
Complete there to Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
Maybe. That's not even a guarantee, though.
Walker. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first
I think
and goal
Deanna
here as the
Peraza
tackle
might
made at
show
the
up.
9. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Walker's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Walker's throw here into the hands of Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Walker. Flushed out right. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Murray. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And working out of the gun here, Walker. And that is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
Got a good game.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 1st and 10, Walker to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw is Walker. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner? Because while he was never really a burner, he did have the ability to outrun linebackers. And here, as you described, he looked like the 2014 Carter Landry, and he rumbled for a big gain.
That was second down run for Murray. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
touchdown! Carter Landry on his way to a monster game. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Off the play fake, Walker. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now Walker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Let's hear it. Move those.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Walker. He finds his man, complete. That's Moore. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll be out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great... Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. To throw is Walker. Throwing on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available.
I wanted to give it to the running back,
as a
but
result.
he couldn't get
So
open.
now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw on 3rd down. Walker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Walker's throw taken in by Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. To throw again on second down. Walker. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Block, illegal block in the back.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Walker from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Yep.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go with Murray again. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 9th touchdown of the season. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Murray. Murray, strong running. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On first down, Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Walker. Touchdown, Jets. Carter Landry. A 7-yard touchdown grab. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Walker. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Walker. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Now Walker on 1st and 10. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Back to throw. Walker. On the slant, he's got Davis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Looking to throw.
Oh!
Walker, and that is incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
Yeah, I
After what they've
screwed
done
up.
with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Murray, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel...
Woohoo! Regular season is now over. Now we head to the postseason. I think it's pro. I think it's pro. This is face of the franchise, though. It's not like all Madden or nothing like that. I don't want that kind of stress in my life. I don't want that kind of stress in my life.
I was talking with my crew before the show.
I play this for fun.
By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast. The new Nike commercial they debuted last night. It was not good. It was amazing. You get all these dramatic shots with NFL stars like Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson. But get this, the final shot, they reserve it for the rookie QB from New York as he puts on his Jets helmet
I don't play it
just
for that.
stares a hole through the camera.
I'm
talking a serious
I just play it
mean
for the
mug.
enjoyment
I mean,
and not to freak
I'm getting
out.
goosebumps just thinking about it. Of course, some people just...
Hope you're doing well, Streets.
You know, I was thinking about the first Super Bowl I actually remember watching when I was young. 49ers versus the Chargers back in 90. You know, I was thinking about the first Super Bowl I actually remember being a kid out in California at the time. It was a huge deal. But I remember watching the game and thinking to myself, someday, that's going to be me. I'm going to be on that field.
Yeah, no doubt, Coach. I can taste it.
All right, you want to see the playoff bracket? All right. Yeah, I don't want to be on the Jets. This is face of the franchise. They forced me on the Jets. If I had my say, I'd be on the Dallas Cowboys. That's my team. I don't want to be a Jet. You don't have no control over this. I think it depends on what. Oh my God, they're gonna. Oh, I hate when they do this shit. Good luck. Good luck. They're surprising a lot of people. Everybody thought they'd be in and out in the first round.
Well, you seem awfully relaxed for a guy's about to make his playoff debut. Well, you seem awfully relaxed for a guy's about to make his play.
Yeah, I'm really trying to treat it like it's any other game. We coming.
Yep, I was afraid of this. See, this is what I don't like about this mode. Sometimes they force you into the shit. Yeah, Cincinnati, everybody had them finishing dead last in their division.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs.
Are they gonna make me play the whole
Sports?
I don't want to play the whole game.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Fuck! I don't want to play the whole game.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And the catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
Yeah, the division.
He dropped after a gain of about 6 across the
The way
the
I thought, everybody thought the division was going to be, wound up being the exact opposite. Everybody thought Cleveland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati was going to be the division.
That would off the mark
in that order, and instead it was Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Baltimore,
my
Cleveland.
scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I did not want to play the whole game.
A little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Walker now on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Second
the wrong
and
button.
10,
I went.
A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Walker. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Murray. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Walker. And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul searching on 4th down.
I don't trust this kicker.
They'll try and run with Murray. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Murray. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. It's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Lawrence will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Crowder now to return. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Walker. He's going to drop this one down for Murray. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Back to throw. Walker. That's caught left side by Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And for Carter Landry, a very solid campaign. And, of course, this is a guy that's been around, 8th year out of Texas. He's not sure, Charles, how many more playoff trips he has in his future. So what he told us, he is bound and determined to make this one count.
Yeah, we had a nice chat with him, didn't we? And he's an easy guy to root for. Hooked up with these guys in the offseason and said initially he wasn't sure this was going to work out, but as time went on, he became a mentor to many of these younger players, and they've really leaned on him for support all year and a few catches as well.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine. And the Jets are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll drop it off to Pirine. Complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Tried to be sneaky. Didn't work.
Murray. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Latavius Murray with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Lawrence's throw taken in by Chark. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies doing 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man. That's Colin Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. kick by Lambeau is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Walker throwing on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
When you think about, Charles, the coordinators in this ball game, we know about Alex Bishop on defense, but let's not forget about Manny Kahue and what he's done with the offense this year.
We can't forget about it because he's done an excellent job. Totally transformed this unit and put his stamp on it. And sometimes it's tough for offenses to buy into what a new coordinator is preaching, but that was definitely not the case here because he snatched their attention early, and they were all in from day one, and it's led them to the playoffs.
Here's Walker on 3rd and 2. And he fires one, but incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence.
All you got to do is
he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
To throw is Walker on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To the end zone, but It's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Throwing after the interception. Lawrence on the slant. This is Chark. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now Lawrence. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
And down he goes.
Got him.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Carl Lawson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's going to drop this.
What do you think about all the quarterbacks retiring? Brady retired today. Ben Roethlisberger,
that, but not enough to prevent a 4th
shit that
down.
he is. He finally retired.
Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running
Lots
back.
of quarterbacks
how about
going.
the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And our attention here turns to Latavius Murray. He's in his zone, second
You'd probably
quarter,
kick my ass.
like
I said, I play this just for
game.
fun. I don't
And
play
that's
on
the
the hard.
magic number for a running
I'm not
back.
that good at it.
Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never
How's it going
has
now,
to
John?
shift because it's in a game.
Are you sad
It's
about
a
Tom
1,000-yard
Brady?
mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone
I
from
assume
12
you
to
are.
14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Now he's flushed out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup.
I'd be sad too. Tampa Bay just went.
Well, he's proven real effective.
Yeah,
running the
Tampa
football.
Bay now
No
ain't
one
going to
open,
make the
don't
playoffs
force it.
next year.
Just get what
You know
you can,
Gronk's
and
going
that's
to
what he's done
retire.
very well in this
And
game.
a lot of those players they said are going to leave.
On
No
second
Brady,
down
they're
now.
not staying.
It's Murray. And he's got this down to the 35. Now after the running play,
I
we've got
was
a man
reading.
down
I was
on
reading
the
an article
field.
earlier that said
Well, he
Tampa
gets
Bay
attempted
may
to.
try to trade
We'll step
for
aside. Ball up to the
Jimmy
35
Garoppolo.
now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
since the Niners are going to want to get
They
rid
will
of
find
him.
Davis. That's complete. And he gets this one inside
The run
the 15,
Garoppolo's
just a
having this
yard or two
postseason,
shy of the
Niners
10.
are going to want a lot.
So many times in my career, I've heard
But they gotta
coaches
do
talk
something.
about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the
Draft
catch and we
picks.
get guys
They're
on the
gonna want
ground,
draft picks.
we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards,
Oh, you!
And this is intercepted.
Oh, my
He's trying
God.
to get it to Davis. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
That
And
was
the
not
Jags
where
are
he
gonna
was
take
supposed to
over
go.
At their own 13-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll
Kill
take
me,
it.
John.
Anything
I already
to put
know
some
this.
points on the
I'm not
board.
good at
But
this.
this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try
play
on
for
the field.
fun.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going
Why
for
I don't
6.
play on the crazy difficulties.
Running lanes non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially,
you would
it's
be
a
fine for
1-yard
me,
loss.
wouldn't you?
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the left side here for Eifert. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now it's Crowder.
Yeah, the other
It'll
thing
be
on
a
Tampa
net
I
ball
read,
30
will
here,
Bruce
40-yard
Arians
punt,
stay?
10 on the return.
They said Arians
And
might go back into
possession will
retirement
switch
again.
hands, 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And they had a nice little drive going
This
last
is
time.
face of the
Threw the
franchise.
interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that
So
drive
I got
stretch is
drafted
insane when
onto
you're
the
thinking
Jets.
about, hey, we got
I didn't
shot
have no
points
control.
already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he'll be brought down just shy of the
He
45.
might. They're speculating on Arians. They
So
said,
it
will he
sets up a
stay,
big play here.
go
3rd
through a
and a
rebuild,
yard.
or will he leave?
Walker now. Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense.
I could see either way. You want him, you know, if he's a football guy and wants to
this
actually
is a
stay, I
rookie
can see that.
quarterback under
But on the other
center
hand, I
making
could
his
see
first ever
his
postseason
motivation for
appearance.
leaving.
Any concern level there?
Because he sees the writing on the wall and realizes that they're probably going to be trashed for a couple years.
That's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road. And
Although that division's going to be wide open now.
But here
New
you got a guy
Orleans
that's
is
been
no
solid
good.
all
They're
year,
down.
led them to all those wins, the #1 seed. I think they have
You know,
unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along.
Tampa
as well.
Bay's going to take a big step back now. Carolina's still not that good in that division, and Atlanta's rebuilding too.
119
17 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop.
And Atlanta supposedly is dumping Matt Ryan this offseason, and they're going to trade their number 1 receiver. So that division's going to be wide open.
First down, Walker.
New Orleans gets a quarterback, they could come back and take it.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to
That was a run.
Incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their
It's supposed to be a run. Why was he passing?
But it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage. You see what...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Michael Pirine, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I would say the best division this year was the NFC West. San Francisco, the Rams, Arizona,
who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Even Seattle wasn't that bad.
Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
They lost Russell Wilson. That's what cost them the play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
The AFC West wasn't too bad either.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to
I don't think the
over.
North was all that good in the
AFC.
AFC.
Punt their last possession, and that's become
the Steelers were not a good
of
team.
refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base
Baltimore was a letdown.
Jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts
Cincinnati
on
way
over
overachieved.
his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
But you know what? Cincinnati's proven that they're not a fluke.
Open man is Asiasi, the
AFC East sucked.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end down
and
into
the AFC
flat.
South
I think they were
wasn't
hoping
very
he could
good
catch
either.
and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
There's only a few divisions that were actually any good.
That's caught over the middle by Asiasi. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But the two West were the best.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on.
Hey, I gave the Bengals credit, though. I'm just saying, I live in Pittsburgh.
That play is blown
the
up.
Steelers were overrated. I hate the
Steelers.
Steelers. And they were way overrated.
On second down.
And the fact that they made the playoffs tells you how bad that division was.
It certainly didn't appear
They were a bad team.
Initially, so he tried to get something out of it.
I don't think they are either. I think Kansas City's going to kick
unsuccessfully.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be
the Rams-49ers game could go either way. I could see either
Absolutely
side.
love the flexibility of these punters.
I mean, it makes the Cowboys look better. But, you know, they barely lost to the Niners.
To get down there and down it
and look what the Niners did to Green Bay. Dallas put up a better fight than Green Bay did.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Dallas beat themselves with the penalties.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Walker airing one out for Crowder. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They run from the shotgun with Murray. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
Now, John, the one thing that made me laugh about that game, Tom Brady was bragging before that game. that he never ever gets penalized. He said, I could talk all the shit I want to a referee and I will not get penalized. And what happens? They throw a flag for him talking shit.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first.
He ran his mouth. He shouldn't have ran his mouth.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. So it's on to and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
Did you see Josh McDaniels supposedly taking the Raider job?
To a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter.
My Cowboys, they might be losing Kellen Moore.
2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium,
I'm not too concerned about losing him. I don't think he's that good.
This team with the football, they were very confident coming in.
I think he was a little overhyped.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Them keeping Dan Quinn is more important.
Rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown! Carter, 59 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I don't think I could change it now in the middle of the game.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive
I always go for the hit.
And his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
That is a big boy out there.
Whatever was said hasn't been working.
This dude right here, that's a big boy.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. Completing it here, Marvin Jones. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36.
Wide open.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Lawrence going to throw again. Open man right side is Shark. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts
work.
I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do
great
what
for a
they've
while
been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game
Sean, if I play you, it's going to be the same score.
So 8 yards on the
I'll be the
completion
team
there, and it's a
You're
second
not
down.
a newbie.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to
Got
the
those
passing
real famous
attack
Woody skills.
as a lot of receivers.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Eifert from 8 yards out. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Point after
Now, the one
ball,
game I did
Lambeau
pick
up
up,
and
I haven't
good.
played it
So
yet,
they
though.
do get one
I'm waiting until the
score
trade
back,
deadline
but still a
to start
long
playing
way to go here
I
in the
just
third
picked up
quarter.
NHL 22.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And here comes a return
Picked it up
from
when it
just
was on
beyond the
sale.
goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Walker's throw here into the hands of Moore.
I'm still salty they're making me play this whole game, too. I've been playing in this mode just the offensive side.
Just shy of midfield.
Since I'm the quarterback, I just want to play my, his
Now a give.
just
This
the
is
quarterback.
Murray.
And they're making me
he's
play
gonna
this
be
whole
brought down
game.
inside the 45 at the 43.
I didn't even have an option.
155 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Walker. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. To throw is Walker. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
See, I'm good at running the football. I'm not good at throwing the football.
And head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Escaping the pressure right. He's to the 10, and all the way down to the 5.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback taking it in. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what
too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
That's it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamie and Sherwood. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Jags, they don't want to run the ball at all.
They'll keep it on the ground. Murray. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
To throw again on second down. Walker, and this is incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that up.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there, with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And take it right at the 35. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Latavius Murray getting set to go again. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes on.
Yeah, now he's just thinking 300 yards maybe. Walker's throw complete there to Moore. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense
once again tomorrow, guys,
sync,
I am streaming Guardians of the Galaxy.
And as he dragged across each zone,
and
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed.
I may end up wrapping it up soon.
Ended up making a nice play.
Tonight I am watching the Royal Rumble.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Not sure what time I'm going to get off here today.
A handoff. It's Murray. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn
it all
it loose
depends
again
on what
third
happens
down,
at the end of this
They
game.
did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
They're going to force me to play a full game again. I don't think I want to do that.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup. They give it off here to the tight end.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
K'Lavon Chaisson.
He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
4th quarter. All right, here we go.
Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And the catch good. It's Eifert.
And he is going to have a Jags first
Man,
down
they like
by
throwing
about
to this
3
guy,
yards
don't
or
they?
so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On 1st down, Lawrence.
What the hell was
It's
that?
a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
What was that? He fell down on his own.
Now Lawrence. Johnson with a completion over the middle. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on
Madden
3rd down. Lawrence will throw. Robinson's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Walker.
Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Miles Jack with a sack.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. It's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a carry for Pirine. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Pirine. And a short gain down to about the 33. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Walker. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Murray. 5 yards on the carry.
At this
Good
point, I just
pickup
want to run
on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run, it's Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence. And the catch made by Johnson.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Where do you guys think Aaron Rodgers is going to play next year?
Before being tackled.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. It's a throw again is Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go with Murray again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. On 1st down, Murray. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Again, here's P. Ryan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because we are grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
That's it.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a Pres.
the NFL playoffs.
All right, so like I promised at the top of the show, let's get into some of the more memorable sound bites to come out of the divisional round of playoff football. And we absolutely have to start with this postgame clip from Jets defensive coordinator Alexandra Bishop. Now, you know the story. As a hero to so many, Alex was asked who her hero is. And her response at that moment, I mean, if this doesn't tug at the heartstrings, man, you need to check to see if you have one. Take a listen.
Look.
Who's my hero? That's a great question. Well, I think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to every day. And, my dad.
Wow. Right? Wow.
Right,
talk about a moment.
The Dallas Cowboys advance. All right.
Alex's dad is football royalty in Philadelphia. Literally,
it's going to be Dallas against the Falcons.
And love of the game.
Jets, Jets.
Man, you can hear the history of that relationship in her voice. The bond between a daddy and his daughter, nothing like it.
Man, I'm torn. On one hand, I don't want to face the Cowboys.
Anyway, here's the next clip. Talk about.
Oh, Bay, thank you so much. I just saw. Thank you for the 5 subs. You didn't have to do that. T Street's got a sub. Shane got a sub. Shay got a sub. Boulder. Magpie. All right, Streets. You asked for it. There you go. There's the brackets. Your Bengals did not make the playoffs. The Steelers won their division. And to be honest, I'm a little disappointed that they got eliminated. I would have loved to face the Steelers and kick their butt. Aw, thank you for the 300 biddies. Let's he's gonna retire. Let me. Oh, thank the heavens. Just gonna let me play what I want to play.
Tonight.
Oh, Atlanta beat the Cowboys. No. But yes. One hand, no. But on the other hand, yes. I didn't want to have to face the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
1st and 10, Walker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Walker from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
No, it's not.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out.
Tennessee, the team that your Cincinnati Bengals
their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On second down, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Walker from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Talking shit on him.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Another run for Murray on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run on 1st down. Murray. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A first down throw for Walker.
Again, he's got that man Landry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
48 yards rushing now in the opening quarter of this AFC Championship game. Walker now to throw on 1st down. Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Looking to throw. Walker. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Pirine, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. They're going to run it with Murray. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. 10th carry of the game now, Murray. And nothing much materializing there on the first down.
All right, we were right back, guys.
He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Walker going with a screen for Murray. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Puts it on, but it's out. And that might be Titan football. It is. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field.
I can't believe that happened.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Walker now on 1st down.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Damn it.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Walker to the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown, Jets. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Walker now. And that's to the former Titan, Corey Davis.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in L.A.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
You know, another thing about this rookie quarterback, Charles, I think we can say he does not lack for confidence.
Well, he certainly does not, and with the way that he's played, he shouldn't. I think you're referring to that interview with our friend Ethan Rhodes. He did not sound like a guy who was going to shrink in the spotlight. He feels like his time is now.
First down, Walker. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Walker throwing on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Come on, baby, come on.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Well, thank you so much, Bay.
Looking to throw. Walker. Carter's got it over the middle. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw. Walker. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. Touchdown! Carter Landry in the final seconds of the first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not good. Not good.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Morgan. Flush to his right. Into the secondary past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Morgan. Throw complete to Herndon. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. Set to throw is Morgan. Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Carter Landry, at this stage of his career, we know he's had some injuries, and he's been around a time or two, but definitely still a factor when you need the tough yards on 3rd downs. And he uses those big mitts of his to pull that one in and keep the drive moving.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much so far.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Without me out there, they kind of know that.
Once more, Murray. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 2nd. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Murray. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Morgan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
I thought they were going to challenge that.
Unsure of that last call. He's going to throw out the red flag.
See,
did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
no.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it.
So a good decision there by Mike Vrabel. They correctly contest that call. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
Play.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, it's Murray. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Morgan's throw going to be caught by Davis. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now a give. This is Murray. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He gets away from one. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Morgan to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, a 14-yard touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Hey, I'm back.
Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Walker to the right side and complete to Landry. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 128 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They'll run on 1st down. Murray. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Good.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Murray. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Back to throw. Walker. Is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute...
Oh, they scored a touchdown.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They have, the only chance they have to stop me from getting first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
They're down by 14 points. They need a turnover.
It is our business to analyze what we saw
or stop
there
me
on that play. I saw
right
defense
now,
staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans 34. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. The Jets on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Oh, and that's what I did not
need.
need.
The turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Not good.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And
the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Field goal.
2nd and 8.
Pretty much ends it. Touchdown definitely adding ends it.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's Murray, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough
I think I got
for the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. On 2nd down now, it's Murray. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
That's game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Man, 220 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They run with Murray. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Latavius Murray. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Murray. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backwards. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
The Jets are going to the Super Bowl as we say thanks for watching and good night.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. But we're not going to play the Super Bowl today. Just because wrestling's getting ready to come on. So I'm going to see who is on to raid. I'll see who I'm going to raid already. Once again, guys, tomorrow I will be playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Super Bowl 56.
All right, so we've covered one half of our Super Bowl matchup. Let's get to the other half.
All right, let's see what there's going to say. Here, we'll do this real quick.
I don't even know if I could describe it if I tried. You know, I've been to the college football playoff, and we've won a lot of big games here, but the excitement of the Super Bowl is next level.
All right, so we are going to pass the raid off. Once again, thank you to everyone who hung out today. Thank you to Bay for the 5 gifted subs, as well as the 300 biddies, which are craziness. And please stick around for the raid. We are going to raid Sal. So please stick around for that.